W5TEL from KC5FAK.
Go ahead, John. K5TEL.
Yeah, did you get the tornado watch that was just issued? Did you get that information?
Tornado watch, but didn't tell me who or where, what counties are in it.
Okay. In the Little Rock warning area, it includes Pope, Yale, Boone, Newton, Pike, Johnson, Logan, Montgomery, Polk, and Scott. And it goes all the way into eastern Oklahoma.
Okay. Well, it might get interesting here. At least we're not in it yet, but that could change, I guess.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely so. They say that instability and conditions seem to be getting more conducive for storm development over western Arkansas in particular is what the Tulsa office was commenting on. So we'll have to see. The watch is in effect until 11 o'clock, and I think most of this is supposed to roll through here, but maybe starting about 9 o'clock out in the Clarksville, Russellville area. So we'll just have to see.
Okay, well, I appreciate it. If you hear any other bulletins or anything, well, let us know. We'll try to be monitoring here as well.
Okay, Tim. Have a good afternoon. KC5FAK clear and monitoring.
Appreciate it, K5TEL.
W5RHS on controller.
Monitor 145.35 minus.
W5RHS. F5UZT. I'm in the welding shop on DD77.
Yeah.
W5RHS, which repeater are you coming through? On the screen it says 3.2 AUX, auxiliary. I'm sitting here on a metal stool in this metal building.
Auxiliary sounds good. Need to have Robert program that reverse burst to 120 degrees phase shift instead of 180, but other than that, it sounds good.
Okay, it's probably got 120 in it someplace. I just was using what's on the screen for now. It's got 2 meter M440 frequencies and the DMR stuff, so about to get it figured out.
No, I'm talking about to have him program the reverse burst when you unkey. Sounds like it's set on 180 degrees instead of 120 degrees phase shift.
Okay, well, next time we hook it up and play with it, well, like I say, we're still experimenting with this code plug, trying to get a good one built. We're probably going to get some more of these radios. I sent an email to the guy over in China to see if he would take, what kind of price he'd take for 10 of them. So if we can get them at a cheaper price, we'll pass it along to everybody else.
That sounds good to me. Everybody forgets the phase shifts on the reverse bursts on the analog side. I keep correcting them, but people keep forgetting them. Anyway, well, audio sounds real good, though.
Okay, did you hear me on DMR a while ago talking to Tim, or you got your DMR turned on?
Yeah, I heard it. Sounded all right. You cut out 2 or 3 times, but at the last you picked back up.
Okay, yeah, Jim went robotic a couple times on me, so it's probably the internet. All right, going about your rat killing. I hadn't heard the weather radio kick in. I heard my weather radio kick in a little while ago with that warning, but I hadn't heard the one on the repeater. M5 UZT.
I don't know if any of those counties listed were in the Sean transmitter or not, or I don't know. Sometimes it does, sometimes it don't. It's set to come on though. We got magazine up and receive only. W5RHS.
Yeah, I don't know if you looked at the radar. I assume you have. I looked at mine when I was in the house. I didn't see nothing, just some ground clutter, and I didn't see anything in the state of Arkansas. A little bit of ground clutter.
N1RES.
Oh, come in. Kelly said you need to change the reverse burst.
And the only way to control the reverse burst on that is if you're running a receive PL. It's not available unless you're running a receive PL. And 120 degrees is one of the options.
Why is he not running a receive PL though?
Well, I'll send you some software.
Oh, I forgot. You don't like receive PL tones. Always put receive PL tones in.
I use receive PLs on link radios. I definitely use it there. But I think you'll be surprised with DMR audio on that thing. It's a lot cleaner and got the highs in there that most radios don't. It was surprising.
Huh, okay. Interesting. Well, it needs all the help it can get. I got a question. Why would they not allow the reverse burst without a receive PL? I mean, it's still shooting the PL. You would think you would do the turnoff code.
That is a very good question, and I do not know why that software is built that way, but I don't know a way around it.
Interesting. Anybody talk to Ron today? Is he going to be with us this afternoon when it starts getting rough, or is he going to be hiding?
KG5RON Mobile, I'm here.
Oh, Ron, you going to be among us after a while when it gets hot and heavy?
Yeah, I'm out and about now, but I'll be home here in just a little while.
I hope you're feeling better. I've heard you've been kind of puny.
Yeah, I've been feeling kind of off and on here, but not too awful bad today, but I'm still kind of feeling rough. But anyway, I'm just taking a friend over to another friend's house and then getting ready to head home.
Yeah, I got a quick question I was meaning to ask you. Was you ever able to get the heat fixed in your truck?
Negative, not yet. No, we had to get the heat fixed in the house first, so, priorities.
Yeah. At least you can go in the house now and warm your toes up.
Yeah, I copy that, and hopefully I'll be able to get the heater cores or whatever it needs to be done fixed in that vehicle, and I'll be done with it. I'll be happy about it, too.
I'm just hoping it's a water shut-off valve that's not opening or something simple like that.
Not that I know of, no. It would get a little bit warm for a while, and then later on, the further along we progressed, less heat would come out of it, and then none at all.
Plugged up heater core, plugged up water line, or low coolant, maybe. Of course, it's hard to tell coolant levels on those that have that little bottle that you pour into on the side.
Yeah, I'll copy that. Well, I'll get back on here in just a little bit, but I'm driving right now, and I'm heading back to the house, so give me about 5 or 10, and then I'll be on here again.
It's It does my heart good to hear your voice again on the radio.
Okay, copy that. I heard you on controller a while ago, setting it up for us to listen to Darth now. There are a few little speckly showers in the state, but most of it's over in northeast Texas and eastern Oklahoma. It'll be getting initiated here. In fact, the storms are initiating now, so I'll get back home and we'll get another good look at it and go from there.
Use tornado watch for the western part of the state. They're watching something down around Paris, Texas right now. They said the lightning is rapidly intensifying down there. On NWS, talking about that.
All right, copy that. I'm here on Edison now, and I'll be at the house here pretty quick there, and I'll get a good look at it and get updated and see what's going on. I don't expect anything to really initiate here till at least 6 or something like that, 7.
Deal. That give me time to eat. W5RHS Mobile. Robert, Mike, y'all carry on. Don't let me be a channel hog. Yeah, a little bit. What were you doing January 21st, 1999?
I double with you, Kelly. I heard you say 1999. I'm going back in the house. Say again.
I say, what were you doing January 21st, 1999? There's Harbor Freight. There's a right good many people in there, looks like.
Yeah, I got a couple of coupons and a 20% off coupon. I should have went.
Because I saw some today too, and they expired today.
Yeah, they keep sending them to me. I get them pretty regular. I think I got some that are good until March. I forget what they are, but anyway. Yeah, I've made several trips down there to Harbor Freight.
Asking you, what were you doing January 21st of 99 when we had 56 tornadoes roll through here? I can't remember if any of them got near your area or not.
I don't remember what I was doing, but I remember them coming over the house and dropping debris in the yard.
Wow. Yeah. Kind of neat having... actually, last year, the 21st, we had a severe weather event. I saw it on the history on Facebook, and the year before that, we had a snow event. This year, we got a severe event, but like 19 years ago, it was bad. We got here at Office Depot, minute, W5RHS.
Yeah, Kelly, longer ago than that, there was a tornado in December. That's probably been, 30 years? Been a while. It hit over in Little Rock on John Barrow. A friend of mine lived there. In fact, the guy I bought this place from, he took his roof off over at John Barrow. In fact, used it.
Christmas Eve, 1982, when it took out Riverside Grocery. W5RHS.
QST, this is station KD5, GST with Franklin, Logan County, SKYWARN, with severe weather information break. Storm Prediction Center in Norman, Oklahoma has issued a tornado watch. Tornado watch number 1 is effective until 11 p.m. this evening for the following locations in our area. Break.
W5 in LR Mobile.
In Oklahoma, this will include Sequoia, Haskell, LaFleur, and Latimer counties. And West Central Arkansas, this includes Crawford, Sebastian, Franklin, Johnson, Logan, Gill, Holt, and Scott counties. If you look on the National Weather Service homepage map, either for Little Rock or Tulsa, you'll see the additional counties that are outlined. Essentially, all of eastern Oklahoma, from Adair County down to the Red River, into northeast Texas, as well as all of western Arkansas, from the Missouri line down to the Texas and Louisiana line. Severe thunderstorms capable of 60-mile-per-hour winds, large hail,
Steve, what's going on
possible along with tornadoes.
FAK.
We ask everyone to pay close attention as this situation
Well,
develops. Right now, there is no
just
severe
left
weather
Sam's
in the immediate area.
there.
However, we're watching activity that's tracking up south of the Red River
Made my
into
contribution
extreme
to
southeastern Oklahoma.
the Walmart
This is KC5RHS Franklin Logan SKYWARN. We are in monitor mode.
Okay, well, you and a lot of other folks, I guess. They always do a volume business on Sunday, seems like.
Roger, it was busy. I've seen less people at the state fair.
Yeah, that's true sometimes. I don't know. Anyway, what else going on? We're sitting here keeping an eye on the weather, watching some statements coming out of the Tulsa office. Looks like things are getting more unstable and maybe more favorable for a few tornadoes, at least in northwest Arkansas.
It's pretty balmy out down here in central Arkansas. There was gals running around there in the Sam's parking lot in their shorts, so what a difference a week makes.
Yeah, we go from 20 degrees to mid-60s, and now they're putting out a statement. Cells in northeast Pushmataha County in Oklahoma are developing mesocyclones, so we may get busy later on tonight.
Remember which morning it was this week, but I took a screenshot of the National Weather Service webpage, and it showed the official reading is 7 degrees in Little Rock. Could have been Monday morning.
Well, I never could get a straight answer as to what the low was here Tuesday. I read one place 5 degrees, another place 7 degrees, and another place 11 degrees. So I don't know what it got down to. Nobody seems to want to agree on that.
Well, I got to run out here to Jacksonville for a couple of reasons, and I figured while I'm out there, if I can get to Jacksonville before 5 o'clock, I'll jump on that senior buffet at Barn Hills.
Okay, well, that'll be good. Hope you have a good meal out there. Probably be a lot better than what I had for lunch, which was hot dog at Dairy Queen. Anyway, just heard you on there and wanted to say hello. Hope your rest of your weekend goes well. We'll talk to you later. KC5FAK.
Well, we'll clear off here so people can talk about the weather, because that's the number one topic right now. Gosh, I'm looking back here to the northeast. The sky's dark. It looks pretty bad. Well, the sun's out right here on the way to Jacksonville, but it looks pretty dark here heading north. W5NLR monitoring.
We had a pretty healthy little shower come through here about 10:30 or 11 o'clock this morning. It rained pretty good at the house for 15, 20 minutes and then moved on. And we've had the sun pop out here 2 or 3 times this afternoon. Looks like, in fact, it's trying to pop out here again. So, anyway, catch you later on. KC5FAK.
W5RHS Mobile.
W5RHS from KC5FAK. Good afternoon.
How's it going up there?
Oh, pretty good, I guess. Sun's trying to pop out here for a few minutes again. Had that several times today. But I guess we're doing okay. We're just kind of watching this stuff going on over in eastern Oklahoma. They just issued a tornado warning for LaFleur County in eastern Oklahoma, and they're talking about inflow signatures and all kinds of good stuff. I think some of those storms might want to be a little nasty after a while.
Well, they should be talking about that on the magazine repeater then. W5RHS.
Kelly, is that, I know you linked up to that, is that only on the 120 or is that accessible system-wide?
Apparently it's only on 120. It's coming in kind of noisy today. A little short antenna we have for a link. Of course, you can also get it on radio reference without an issue.
Okay, well, I'll have to try that, I guess, because I can't hear that magazine repeater too often worth a lick. Anyway, talk to you later. KC5FAK.
W5RHS. We hooked it up, or Stephen hooked it up once before, and that was a bad situation. W5RHS.
Yeah, that's why you got to keep him away from those controls. KC5FAK.
So you got to try and keep him at least halfway awake. That's a job. Interesting seeing a mail truck driving today, and my computer still ain't come in. Strange, it took it 3 days to make it from Little Rock to Benton. W5RHS. Yeah, the truck a minute.
Okay, those mail trucks are delivering Amazon. They have a contract to deliver Amazon stuff 7 days a week.
Okay, good. Oh, that explains a lot. Still don't explain how come it's taken 3 days for my computer to make it from Little Rock. It's been showing en route to Benton for 3 days.
USPS, UPS, or FedEx?
USPS.
Just answered your own question.
Well, a good reason could be the government shut down and everything's moving slow. N0 LSV.
This was long before the government shut down. They claimed it was a weather delay. I said, okay, I can live with that, but when they claiming the weather delay was taking place, the roads around here have been clear for 3 days.
Well, that means they dropped it, ran over it, and they didn't want to tell you.
Yeah, they're probably trying to super glue it back together.
Well, hopefully a tornado don't pick it up and take it away.
Well, no, he just used wood in LaFleur County and wished they had a radio reference feed over in there.
GST, this is station KD5 GSP with severe weather information. Great.
Good afternoon.
N5XNZ repeater. The time is 4:40 p.m.
National Weather Service in Tulsa has issued a tornado warning. A tornado warning for southwestern LaFleur County and southeastern Oklahoma until 4:45 p.m. Break. Possibility, this is radar indicated a tornado across that area. People that are listening in that area should take cover now. This is KD5 GSP Franklin Logan SKYWARN. GST, this is station KD5 GSP Franklin Logan SKYWARN with a special weather statement. Right? Significant weather advisory is in effect for southwestern Crawford and northwestern Sebastian counties until 5:45. At present, a strong thunderstorm is located near the Panama Fort Smith area, moving northeast at 55 miles per hour. Dime-sized hail and winds in excess of 40 miles per hour will be possible with this storm. Locations in and near the path include the Fort Smith Bend Buren area, as well as Poto, Barley, Macola, Rowland, Spiro, Arcoma, Panama, Hackett, Bonanza, Cameron, Moffett, Shady Point, Rock Island, Central City, Scullyville, Brake, Mill Creek, and Rye Hill. This includes I-40 in Arkansas between mile markers 0 and 3, I-40 in Oklahoma between mile markers 323 and 328, and Interstate 540 between mile markers 3 and 14. Break. Fatal watch remains in effect until 11 p.m. for northwestern and west central Arkansas and southeastern and east central Oklahoma. This is KD5 GSP Franklin Logan SKYWARN, and we are continuing in monitor mode.
Heavy clouds to ground, light due west of us.
Just west first.
Probably due west of our house.
All right. Well, there's just a little stuff I'm watching on radar. There's some stuff south of us there. It's just to the east of Mena that will probably come right up over us here in about 30 minutes or 40 minutes. But there's still that line trying to get itself together up out there north of McAllister. It'll come back to the east as it goes north too. It's moving northeast. Simply. KQST, this is station KD5 GSP Franklin Logan SKYWARN with a significant weather advisory for central Crawford County. Break. The Weather Service in Tulsa, Oklahoma has issued a significant weather advisory for central Crawford County until 6:30 p.m. 6:02 p.m., a strong thunderstorm is located over Van Buren, moving northeast at 40 miles per hour. Downside hail and wind gusts up to 50 miles per hour will be possible with this storm. Locations to enter near the path include Break. Enter near the path include Fort Smith, Van Buren, Cedarville, Mountainburg, Alma, Mulberry, Dyer, Chester, Rudy, Lake Fort Smith, Victor 5, Kipling, Concord, Sibley, and Curry. This includes the following highways: Interstate 40 in Arkansas between mile markers 2 and 18, Interstate 540 between mile markers 1 and 4, and Interstate 49 between mile markers 22 and 38. Break. The watch remains in effect until 11 p.m. for northwestern and west central Arkansas, as well as eastern and southeastern Oklahoma. This is KD5 GSP Franklin Logan SKYWARN.
RON, KD5 RJA.
Go ahead, KG5RON.
Stay up kind of late tonight, aren't you? Y'all supposed to get some bad weather over that way later on, aren't you?
Yeah, I figure about maybe 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock, something like that. We'll probably get a little bit of rain, some storms.
If you don't mind, could you speed them up? I really don't care for much coming through here at 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning while I'm trying to sleep.
Well, we'll see what we can't do, you know. They're going to be moving through 45 miles an hour on the average, so they should be moving through pretty quick.
Tell me when they do that, they bring wind gusts with them. Got out here today and made sure all the antenna poles were good and secure, and I think that somehow I managed to knock my beam around just a little bit. I had to get it back around. I'm not getting this repeater as strong as I was getting it. I hadn't had a chance to talk to any of y'all. I've been busy all week. I worked 12-hour shifts, 7 to 7 at night during the snow and ice. Just want to give y'all a shout.
Yeah, copy that. Well, it's been a while since I've been on here. I hadn't felt so good, but I'm back on here for a little while this evening anyway. You are a bit scratchy into the repeater there.
It's the same way back at me. I may have it just a little off up there. I hope you're doing well and doing better than you were. And by the way, I wanted to let you know that, and I'm not sure I may not be the right place, but
went in and got me a cup of coffee at the Waffle House, just down from that Brown's restaurant. I think that's the name of it. Is that your favorite Waffle House?
Yes, sir, that's where I go. When we go, there's only one of them here in Benton, and there's one of them in Bryant. But Brown's Country Kitchen is here in Benton, so yeah, that's the one.
Well, I put a hurt on the cook, offered up that buffet, and I put a hurt on them down there.
Copy that. Well, that's a good thing. Yeah, keeps them honest.
Well, good hearing you, Mr. Ron, and get well. And if the snow will stay out of here, I'll keep getting back with y'all. 73s, Mr. Ron. 85, RJ.
All right, Bobby. You have a good one there, buddy. Good hearing from you there. I'm going to kind of take a little bit of a break and then wait for this mess to move in. Thunderstorms already moving into the Fort Smith and Barling area and northwest Arkansas. So heaviest activity due west of Mena over there, and looks like LaFleur County, Oklahoma. So it's all moving northeast about 45. I'll be clear. KG5RON.
GSP, it's a quick radar update for stations that are listening in. Looking at this storm that they've just issued the warning for, it's over the Heavener area right now, and it is showing some indications of that penny-sized hail. There's also another line of storms out ahead of this for the original significant weather advisory for Sebastian County, and that's back to the west of Mansfield on that Scott County, Sebastian County line. And it runs right along the state line down south. There is some inflow to this, a little bit of an inflow notch into it. So we want to watch this really close, especially the storm back to the southwest that's over the Heavener area right now. This is a storm that has the hail and high wind potential. It's embedded within a cell, and within that cell we see the high DBZ returns of around 60 or so. And it kind of has a bow signature, so this one definitely has some wind potential. Break. Paying attention to a storm that's over the Spiro area, and this will track to the northeast. It'll move into extreme northwestern Crawford County and southeastern Sequoia County here within the next little bit. Break. General movement of these storms is to the northeast at about 40 miles per hour, so we can expect Logan, Sebastian County, or Logan and Franklin counties to be impacted with these within the next half hour to an hour. Remember that conditions are favorable for the development of tornadoes with these thunderstorms, as there is ample mid-level shear present in the atmosphere. This is Station K85 GSP Franklin Logan Skywarn. Dennis, I'm going to be going mobile here at 7 o'clock, so I'll be a spotter from then until I get to Alma, and I'll relay anything that I get. This is K85 GSP.
Roger, roger. K5HMZ.
KST. This is Station K85 GSP Franklin Logan Skywarn. The tornado warning. Tornado warning for Sebastian and southern Franklin counties. Break.
The time is 7 p.m.
W. The National Weather Service in Tulsa has issued a tornado warning for southwestern Franklin County and west central Arkansas and eastern Sebastian County and west central Arkansas until 7:30 p.m. Break. 6:58 p.m. A severe thunderstorm with strong low-level rotation that could produce a tornado at any time was located near Huntington, moving northeast at 50 miles per hour. Break. Radar indicated. Impact from this storm will include flying debris, which will be dangerous to anyone that is caught without proper shelter. Mobile homes will be damaged or destroyed. Damage to roofs, windows, and vehicles will also occur. Locations that are near the path of this storm include Charleston, Greenwood, Lavaca, Mansfield, Huntington, Branch, Bloomer, Washburn, Burnville, Fort Chaffee, Arcola, Crossroads, Witcherville, Dayton, Milltown, Vested, Ursula. Great. Take cover now. Move to a basement on an interior room on the lowest floor or sturdy building. Avoid windows. You're outdoors or in a mobile home or in a vehicle. Move to the closest substantial shelter and protect yourself from flying debris. This is station KD5 GSP Franklin Logan SKYWARN. All right, Dennis, I'm going mobile now. I've got to head that way. I'll give any updates I can on my way to work. KD5 GSP Mobile.
N5XMV from.
Say, go ahead.
This is KC5SUV. I am mobile and I am in Lavaca at the moment. I'm going to watch the radar and see how this storm moves and develops. And I'll be in a position to spot it here real quickly, considering, or depending on how quickly it moves. So just so you know where I'm located, the area I'm in, KC5SUV.
Roger, roger.
5XNZ repeater 7:05 p.m.
Take USA. This is KD5 GSP Mobile. We're seeing this hub signature become very organized back to the south of Greenwood. This is tracking towards the Charleston area. Take cover now. This is likely producing a tornado at this time. Very tight rotation, hook echo on radar. KD5 GSP Franklin Logan SKYWARN Mobile.
Greg 17, copy your traffic, Greg.
K5TL, K5SWT. Who'd you call, Stephen? I'm from K5TL. I called you. Didn't know if you, I know it's not in our coverage area, but I didn't know if you was monitoring or had a way to monitor magazine. It's being monitored on 120s, on 120 only, but got tornado warning up there for Sebastian and Logan County, or Sebastian and Franklin County, correction. And just that there's a real good hook echo on the radar moving towards the Charleston area. You aware of that?
Well, listen to them on the weather talk group and answer much about that. And I can't really hear magazines. I guess we can link. I can go to 775 and link it up. Well, I would just don't link it up here so we can all hear it. Kelly said it was noisy on 120 is the reason he did it. I don't know how this non-remote place would hear it. I could try.
It's not noisy now. Tim, you sound like you're underwater. Somebody must be on the phone nearby.
Yeah, he said he was on the phone, Kelly.
Well, when anybody's on the phone near there and he's on echoing, but off door, it makes his audio sound terrible. Anyway, you want to link it up? Go for it. It's coming in good and clear now. W5RHS.
Hey, what is it? 5 monitor 2? Is that it?
Access code 0015.
WXMZ with Franklin Logan County SKYWARN. We're repeating a tornado warning remains in effect until 7:30. Southwestern Franklin and northeastern Sebastian counties. 7:06 p.m. a severe thunderstorm with sharp level rotation that could be produce a tornado at any time. It's located on Burnsville, both northeast and this is moving toward the Charleston area, so take cover now. Locations near and path of the storm include Charleston, Lavaca, Bulmer, Burnsville, Crossroads, Dayton, Vesta, Greenwood, Branch, Washburn, Fort Chaffee, Wisherville, Milltown, Ursula. Again, a tornado warning is in effect until 7:30 p.m. N5 XMZ, Franklin, Logan County SKYWARN. XMZ, KK5AA Mobile, I'm with you. All right, Chris. If you see anything, let us know. In any position yet where I can...
Stephen, don't just sit there. Do something.
I couldn't. I'm crossbanding and I couldn't do nothing. Now I can, though. K5SWT on the controller. From link to magazine and monitor mode only and monitor this tornado one.
Monitor 2.
Alright, Kelly, it ought to be going down everything now. K5SWT.
AM5XMZ. Fred, can you copy? Let's go ahead. Fred, on radar, this thing looking like it should be moving over your area right about now in the branch area. So, I keep an eye out. Taking up the spot about halfway between Branch and Charleston. I'm watching. GSP, if you still on the highway, Rick, home.
GSP Mobile. I'm probably about 5 miles west of Ozark now.
Not up close to your area yet, but it's headed that direction. It'll probably pass about the time you get to work. It might be there.
I will get up here and look around TV in a little bit, and I'll get up there above Fisher Flats, and I'll have a good view back to the southwest, and I'll try to let everyone know what I'm able to see from there. K85 GSP Mobile.
But they've issued a warning on the east side of that storm is rising the Franklin Logan County line.
We got radar scope up on my phone here in the truck. I'm keeping track of it, and it still has a good info to it and a good hook still showing up back to the southwest of Charleston, and it's still making a pretty straight path towards the Charleston proper area. GSP Mobile, Highway 64, White Oak.
W5RHS State Police Troop H indicates tornado damage to Huntington Water Plant.
Kelly, did you hear that on the scanner or something? I wonder if Dennis and them know about that.
I saw it on NWS chat.
Well, I reckon that answered my question. I need to log in. Would that be Tulsa?
Yeah, it was Tulsa. They was talking about State ASP Troop H.
I gotta remember my password. I changed it, tried to keep it something simple, and they didn't like it because I'd used something similar characters in the past. I want to change it again.
W5RHS 50.
XMZ, this is K85 GSP Mobile.
Go ahead, Rick.
Try to get you back to the southwest. Whatever's going on is going to be rain-wrapped. It's going to be just about impossible to see. It's rain-wrapped, and a lot of low-hanging clouds back to the southwest. I can't discern anything, but radar is showing a good hook echo approaching the Charleston area.
5XSB repeater TL151.4. The time is 7:24 p.m.
Rick, we're talking with Dennis down at Weather Service in Little Rock. He said that the rotation was stronger earlier than it is right now. They're watching it as well.
Do that, K85
KD5GSP Mobile.
This is KD5SQB. I am in Bolívar right now and watching my radar scope. I'm trying to hang back and come in behind this and get a good view of these guys. But just so you guys know my location, and if you are using radar scope, you can spot my little dot on there, I think. So I'm real close to it, trying to stay out of its way. KD5SQB.
Roger, roger. We copy that information. Thank you. Stand by. Big Sam. 5XM, please. Franklin, Logan County, SKYWARN. We're visiting with the meteorologist in Little Rock. And right now the rotation seems to be just south of Charleston. And where this storm's moving, it's going to come just to the east of Charleston and more toward the Branch area. Right now it's staying west of the Logan County line. It's not reached into Logan County at this time, but the direction of travel is between Charleston and Branch. XM, please. Franklin, Logan County, SKYWARN. KD5GSP.
GSP Mobile, go ahead.
They're issuing a warning for Central Franklin County down. They picked up on this rotation down here by Charleston, and they are issuing as we speak. Tornado warning for Central Franklin County. 10-5XMC, Franklin, Logan County, SKYWARN.
Roger that. I just got it on my screen here. I'm at Mulberry right now. KD5GSP Mobile.
XMC, Franklin, Logan County, SKYWARN, with a tornado warning. National Weather Service in Tulsa has issued a tornado warning for Central Franklin County and west central Arkansas until 8 o'clock p.m. At 7:26, a severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado was located over Charleston, moving northeast at 45 miles per hour. This is a radar-indicated rotation. Flying debris will be dangerous to those caught without shelter. Mobile homes will be damaged or destroyed. Damage to roofs, windows, and vehicles will occur. Tree damage is likely. Locations in or near the path of this storm include Ozark, Altus, Denning, Whitaker Village, Jethro, Alex, Meggs, Peter Pender, Lone Elm, Cravens, Charleston, Branch, Radcliffe, Hawksville, Edna, Waterloo, Tony, Vesta, Cecil. This includes Interstate 40 in Arkansas between mile markers 28 and 42. Take cover now. Move to a basement or an interior room on the lowest floor of a sturdy building. Avoid windows. If you're outdoors, in a mobile home or in a vehicle, move to the closest substantial shelter and protect yourself from flying debris. This is a tornado warning. I repeat, a tornado warning. N5, XMD, Franklin, Logan County, SKYWARN. 5, hey, Fred, you still with me?
5 MXW, further away from the radio.
5XMC.
Okay, yeah, I was looking for KK5AA, but going to tell him down there, Charlie, he's down in the Charleston area there. This thing's going to probably pass around the County Line School in there around the, looks like the Branch area. So be careful, Rick. You're under warning up there. I guess you knew that, but I just read it off if he was copied.
Copy that. Thank you, sir.
Big Simply, Franklin, Logan County, SKYWARN. H5SUB, you're in the Bloomer area. You could probably come on over a little further to the east if you feel safe to do so.
Yes, sir. I am in Charleston now. I'm actually exiting the eastern side of Charleston. So I'm still watching on radar, trying to make sure where I'm at. So if you've got any information on where I should be particularly looking towards, I'd certainly appreciate it.
The rotation's just about to enter, get up around Highway 22, and it's moving to the north and the east, and it's right toward, still between Charleston and Branch there.
Alrighty, copy that, sir. I do appreciate that. I'm going to continue on forward then, closer to the Branch area. I've got very little rain right now for a change, so I might be able to see something if I can get some lightning.
LGemini, Franklin, Logan County, Skyward.
Houston stations, KY, 85MXW. Looks like the rotation is going to be around the area of 6 Mile Creek, directly between Highway 22 and 96, headed towards the junction of 41 and 96. Right?
Got further traffic, you say the rotation is between, it's going over the 6 Mile Creek at 22 and 96, headed toward junction 41 and 96.
That's correct. It's going to be moving northeast at 40 miles an hour. This is a dangerous storm. Right now they are showing low-level rotation, strong low-level rotation.
Waters out there, did you all copy that? There's low level, it does have low level rotation in it, and they're saying it's passing over 22, 96, and it stays on path, it's headed toward the junction of 41 and 96. In 5XMZ, right from Logan County, Skyward.
5MXW. Right now the rotation is actually centered more towards the junction of 41 and 96. Repeat, 41 and 96.
Between 41 and 96 junction. That's where you're showing the rotation, where the direction of travel, where it should be here shortly. Is that right?
Copy. Actually, it's going to go a little bit south of the 41 and 96 with this latest radar update for the strongest area of rotation.
Okay, Melissa, we got that. Appreciate it. 5XMZ.
5MXW.
The time is 7:44 p.m.
M5XSB repeater.
5MXW with weather update at 7:44 p.m. Severe thunderstorm with strong low-level rotation that could produce a tornado at any time was located 5 miles southwest of Ozark, moving northeast at 40 miles per hour. Repeat, 5 miles southwest of Ozark, moving northeast at 40 miles per hour. Locations in or near the path of this storm include Ozark, Whitaker Village, Cecil, Craven, Altus, Jethro, Watalula, and Meg. 85MXW, Claremont.
Here in Logan County, M5XMZ.
This is KG5SUV Mobile. I am heading north on Highway 41 now towards Cecil, so I'm going to keep my eyes peeled. KG5SUV.
I've been watching as you're moving north. We're still seeing some rotation in that area, so be careful as you move north on 41.
Copy that.
Highway 41 is the area of their rotation, so please be very, very careful.
Copy that. Thank you for the information. KG5SUV.
N5XMZ, KD5GST. I'm designated Elm. I'll be checking out of the net. Any folks that need me, I'm available with my cell phone to the Alma PD, but I'll answer just as soon as I can. KD5 GSP clear.
Okay, Rick. Appreciate it. Did you hear the last updates about the warning that been put out down in Franklin County?
I'm looking at it on base velocity right now. Guys, be careful. Stay safe. KD5 GSP.
XMC. XMC KK588. Where's the center of the rotation located now, Dennis? Around the West City area now. It's just South Ozark.
N5XNC repeater TL151.4. The time is 7:54 p.m.
KK588. Between Cecil and there, just a little to the south of 96 Highway, Fred.
Frank,
Go ahead.
just received reports of multiple trees down at 41 and Mantooth Road, south of Cecil. Repeat, 41 and Mantooth Road, south of Cecil.
Fred? 41, but the rain's so hard I couldn't tell what the other road was.
Mantooth.
Your copy Mantooth and 41.
That's correct.
I am at 41 at Oak Bend Road. It'll be, what would that be, about 3 miles north, or you're 3 miles south of it. About 2.5, 3 miles south of it, Fred. When you start to climb that big hill there, that's when you'll come up on Mantooth, I think. Pretty heavy rain right here. Okay, Dennis, I got trees down here on 41. On 41 Highway. Roger, roger. Did you copy that up there, Melissa? Trees down on 41.
25MXW, we copied that up here at the EOC. Do we know where on 41?
200 yards south of Mantooth Road.
Thanks, sir. Be safe.
The time is 8 p.m.
N5XNC repeater.
If you're still going north or that area up there, I hope you heard that traffic there from KK588. There's trees down on 96.
Yes, sir, I did copy that traffic. I actually just passed the junction of 48 and 41. And, I mean, would you suggest I go back and hit 48 to kind of head towards Ozark, or should I continue north, or any advice would be great?
Well, Fred's already up there now, so if you want to, you can come back down 41 and go 22, go over to Coxville and up 23.
Okay, copy that. I appreciate it. I'll find me a place to turn around here. KG5 SQB.
KD5MXW at Franklin County EOC. Right now at this time it looks like they have allowed the tornado warning for Franklin County to expire at 7:57 p.m. Strong thunderstorms are located 6 miles north of Ozark and also near Cecil, moving northeast at 45 miles per hour. Wind gusts up to 50 miles an hour will be possible with these storms. Remember, a tornado watch remains in effect until 11 p.m. for northwestern and west central Arkansas. NXW.
Melissa, we got a severe thunderstorm warning down south of us here. I've been trying to get something up on it, but I've been staying with this tornado going through. But, anyway, I'll get some information on it. Direction of travel on it. It's kind of south of us there yet, but I don't know if you're picking that up on radar. XMZ, are you going to try to drive out that road a ways up there yet, Fred?
Well, I'm stopping here where the tree is down, trying to give them a little coverage from the north side. Got a couple of volunteer firefighters out here. They're clearing the road now, but it'd be too dangerous. Somebody comes roaring down through here and hit this stuff, so I'm going to sit this one out from this point on.
Okay. All right. Appreciate it, Fred. Thank you. XMZ.
LG5 SQV, I just turned around from that limb damage that was in the road, and I'm headed back to, I'm thinking I can take this oak bend here, if I can hit it, and cut across towards Ozark that way, LG5 SQV.
That goes across, so you'll hit 96, and then 96 will take you over to 23. Be careful going across there. I don't know how much wind damage it may be over that direction, but you can't. That's why you can't cut over that way.
Okay, great. That's what I'm going to do. I think I'm coming up on it right now. KG5 SQV.
5MXW. Dennis, at this time, I am not seeing any warnings except over around Muskogee where they do have another tornado warning at this time. The severe thunderstorm warning that you're talking about is not showing up on any of my maps.
They may have dropped it when they dropped the other one. I'm still showing it, but I've got an old map up here. I'm not able to bring the new one up. We're running behind out here tonight. Everything's kind of slow over here, but that'd be good if they dropped it, because maybe most of this stuff's passing through now, the heavy part of it. Not too much out west behind this. I think it'll go through here pretty quick. I think they're talking 11 o'clock, but I don't know if it'll regenerate or not. Don't think. MXW 5XMZ.
35MXW, go ahead.
Did you pick up on the significant weather advisory for south central Madison and northern Franklin County till 8:30? Significant weather advisory. I'll go ahead and read it to you if you don't have it there.
Yes, sir. That was part of what I read earlier. If you're looking at the one issued at 7:57 with strong thunderstorms located 6 miles north of Ozark and also near Cecil, moving northeast at 45. Wind gusts up to 50 miles an hour be possible with these storms. Locations centered near the path include Ozark, St. Paul, Cass, Pettigrew, Dutton, Redding, Brashears, Tony, Lone Elm, Cass, Altus, Whitaker Village, St. Paul, Jethro, Barnes, Waterloo, Meg, Turner's Bend, Cecil, and Trenton. This also includes Interstate 40 between mile markers 27 and 42. Tornado watch remains in effect until 11 p.m.
Yeah, that's it. You got it. All right, when I was backing through this, I seen that one up, and I didn't hear you be calling. All right, well, let me know when you guys get ready to drop your net up there, and I'll take the alert off. We're going to stick around a little while and see what happens. There's still some stuff out there. There was a little stuff building, looks like south there, but it may fall apart. It should be cooling down here pretty soon enough that some of this stuff ought to lose some of its punch.
Copy that. I appreciate it, Dennis. Trying to get a couple of different radios in here by myself. They do have some weather over around Muskogee with the tornado warning, but right now it does not look like that will hit us. It might impact far northwest Arkansas, but I don't think that will hit our area at this time.
Roger, I was looking at that as well, and there's also another tornado warning up in Missouri there, just north of the Arkansas border. It's come up there just kind of to the east of Joplin. So all that stuff probably stay up that way tonight. It's already moved through there. So, all right, well, when you get ready to bring your net down over there, Melissa Holler, and I'll kill the alert down here. We're going to be around here for a little bit yet, and then we'll probably
look at it again, and maybe we'll just go home and watch it from there. It's 5XM leak.
Appreciate it, Dennis. 85MXW, Claire monitoring. Franklin County OC.
MZ, KK5AA. 5AA, M5XMZ. Go ahead, Fred. Branch Fire Department is out here. They've got the debris mostly cleared off the road. Still got one big stop sticking out in the traffic lane. They're waiting for a larger chainsaw to cut that off and clear things out. I'm going to call it a night and head home. Appreciate you being out there. As always, man, we appreciate you. When do you get together, drink some coffee, I guess? Talk over the next one. K5AA clear.
K5SWT on the controller, dropping the magazine link. VHF link off.
TBS signature showing up just east and south of Mena, down in Polk, P-O-L-K County, W5RHS.
I haven't heard a warning on it yet, but might be 17 K5TL. By the way, am I making a repeater pretty good tonight?
Yeah, you're doing fine. Yeah, on GL level 3, the TBS signature is in 8. Let's see what happens. W5RHS.
Yeah, I'm going into... I had all the packet loss, so went into 499 carrot tonight, so... Do we figure out what's going on with all that? Generally, it's pretty noisy, but tonight's coming in. K5TL.
N5JFH, monitoring.
Now we have adjacent sighting.
EGAD, notify the authorities.
5XNZ, repeater, 9:58 p.m.
What in the world? What repeater am I on?
Heading somewhere out near Fort Smith right now. Just thought you'd like to know. You know, you woke up and thought you were at home, but, you know, all we can say is the theme from the Twilight Zone is running in the background, but we can't put it over the radio because that would be music.
Very strange. I'll take your word for it.
K5TL, new tornado watch issued for Faulkner County until 4 a.m. 4 a.m. So new tornado watch. Don't have all the counties yet. K5TL.
Do we have SKYWARN net up right now? I haven't heard the identifier.
Not yet. Waiting for the regular, for the tornado alert, the tornado watch, rest of it to come out. Hang on, this might be it. This might be it.
Tornado watch for 4 a.m. for Polk, Yell, Cruz, Newton, Pike, Johnson, Polk, Logan, Bonner. Tornado watch number 2. Beck, Conway, Grant, Pulaski, Faulkner, Lone Oak, Saline, Garland, Perry, White, Baxter, Mary, here, stand by.
WX radio monitor on.
For some reason it didn't go through. I don't know why. Anyway, it's going off on the normal weather radio right now.
Don't worry, we're all gonna die. Relax, have another drink.
Maybe it'll wake Roger up. Maybe it'll wake Steven back up. He faded out on us again.
I'm fully alert of it all. I've been watching Family Feud, K5SWT. I'm on top of it for a change.
You're really hunting for something to watch if you're watching that. W5RHS.
It was hilarious. So let me put it out on our channel. Not that anybody's listening, but I'll put it out and make it official and such. K5SWT, I'll be back.
100 people surveyed were asked, what is the most common sound at the Tidwell house? Top answer is...
W5RHS. Since it didn't go off on the weather radio correctly, let's do this.
Tornado, watch.
K5SWT, back.
SWT, K5TL.
Tornado, watch.
Go ahead, K5SWT.
Well, we got our pizza ordered. It should be here in about 30 minutes, so waiting on the storms. How about you?
Sitting there listening to the cat play with something. And hopefully it'll move through pretty quick. Weekend and all that. I'm going to watch the weather here in a minute. See more about it. Waiting on it to come on after this commercial break.
Enjoy that concert last night? Was it loud enough for you?
It was rather loud, yeah. I mean, the sound, the setup for Alan Jackson was better. I liked Lauren Elena. She done good too. But the sound set up for Alan Jackson was a lot better.
Yeah. Of course, we had excellent seats. I mean, we were right next to the stage. Right next to the stage, and you could see real good. And, well, I couldn't, but the people that could see real good and everything. So wish we'd have talked a little bit more, but we're reading his biography right now that his wife wrote, I think. It's on Bard, and we're reading it. But, yeah, we had good seats, was able to get in and out with no problem, and it worked out great.
Okay, what section were y'all in again now? We were trying to figure out where y'all were at.
We're on the second floor, section 204. It's accessible seating. There's no rows there, so you don't have to worry about, people crowding you or anything. There's like 4 or 5 seats in a section, and that's where, maybe 10 in a section. That's where we were, and you just go right in the door there, and I mean, you're right there. You don't have to climb up a lot of stairs or anything else, and works out real well, and you're right there by the stage. You can see the stage for no problem.
Okay. All right. Yeah. We know where y'all were then. Y'all were in the upper bowl, sort of like what they call the upper bowl with, we were into something. We didn't do too bad. We didn't have no problems at all.
Brad Paisley, we're looking forward to that in April. So, Cindy got those tickets for birthday and or for Christmas, and we're going to take Stephanie. Is coming down from Virginia for her birthday. Got her a ticket, so and she's going to go with us. So, if we get away now, we might actually go to Mississippi in April and see Chris Young. He's going to be at, what's the name of that town? Brandon, Mississippi.
tornado warning near the Nashville, Arkansas area down there. Has produced damage in northeast Texas. And the main threat tonight for all this is going to be the wind energy. The tornado threat's low, but it's there. But they're really watching that. It's moving towards the Channel 7 viewing area now.
Listen to back call here, so we'll see what they say. We don't have any coverage down there, I don't think, so but it won't be long. They'll be in our area, I guess.
Tornado watch.
Yeah, they say it's supposed to be out here by about 3, so it's going to move through pretty quick.
Once it started, it would definitely move through pretty fast. So, anyway.
Good evening.
M5XNC repeat.
Charlie got his radio program up yesterday. He's really like it's 2017. They're looking at see if they can get something going down there, even with 3.6 maybe. So with DMR, if they can figure out a way to make it do both. So that's pretty good. Hey, White. How you doing tonight? K5TL.
Yeah, just kind of wondering, are you guys hearing me all right? Because we get a lot of static from you guys down the Melbourne repeater here lately. It buzzes and then it goes in and out.
We need to change that link antenna down there. I think that's what's happening. But yeah, you're in there fine. You just can't hear it real well. I think it's in and out on that link antenna. I don't know if John ever got to look at that or not.
Just wondering, because it seemed to happen when the cold weather hit, and I thought maybe it had something to do with cold weather. And now that the warmer weather's here, it's still doing it. So I thought I'd just ask you.
I was down in Malvern a couple weeks ago, and I noticed that it was doing that. And, it was really annoying there.
Well, at least I know it ain't on my end. And hello to Steven. If you're out there, I know you're trying to listen to weather, but hello to you too.
Good evening there, Lance. Hope you're doing all right. And I knew that they had a problem with that, and hopefully they'll get that fixed there pretty shortly where you can hear it and get back in there with us again. K5SWT.
Okay, well, yeah, well, I just kind of want to holler at you guys. I didn't want you to think I died, but I was kind of waiting for it to clear up and see what happens. But, and I've been listening, you know, what I could hear. Some days are better than others. And so, anyhow, at least we know what it is.
Yeah, hopefully they'll get that fixed down there, that's for sure. And I ordered my China spot today, so should be in here next 2 or 3 weeks. So we'll see how that works. Looking forward to getting that in and trying it out. So, got one that's shipped and delivered and everything for $116 in bed.
Yeah, that's a good price. Yeah, well, it seems like the DMR is going pretty well. I see you got the power back up on the Benton repeater. Well, did you guys get much snow about a week ago?
We didn't get any up here hardly at all. Maybe just a trace, but roads wasn't bad or anything.
About 4 inches down here in my house.
Pretty hard, because I could watch Chapel School District being closed on the news, and ACTI where I work was closed one day, but we really didn't have a whole heck of a lot of snow. I think they were just trying to be cautious, because a lot of our teachers live out on the country roads, and things freeze up and what have you. But we're going to get what I thought we might get. We're going to get a bunch of Chapel got it, you know.
Yeah, you and Stephen carry on. I'll be back in a little bit. Need to go in another room for a minute. And we'll be listening. Get out to you.
On fire calls?
What'd you say there, Lance? You sort of quick keep a little bit.
Busy on fire calls?
No. Didn't have any calls to speak of. Had a fire alarm, water sprinkler system in a church, a pipe busted, and we had to deal with that for a little while one day. But we didn't have anything. We didn't have a call at all during the snow.
They've had a couple calls here. One before the snowstorm in this neighborhood on the road to Balcony, they had a house fire. They were able to save a good majority of it. They evidently started out in the attic, and they were able to get to it real quick. And then we had several other little calls. I think we had people trying to use the fireplace. You have those chimney fires, you know, because they're not cleaned properly, or they forgot to open the flue or whatever, you know. Other than that, it's been pretty calm here, too.
Yeah, this is the first time that we went through a snow event without having at least 2 or 3. Wasn't really accidents, vehicles sliding off in the ditch, you know, we'd go help the traffic or wherever, but we didn't have anything. Let me get up there and go take care of a couple of things, and I'll be listening, and I'll be back here in a little bit. Take care of a few things real quick. I'll be back. Good to hear you in there, and I'll be getting that link in down there fixture for too long. K5SWT.
You take care of whatever you got to take care of, and I'll be here listening. And this is KG5TJY. We'll be monitoring.
K5SWT from KC5FAK.
Tornado watch.
Hey, go ahead, John. K5SWT.
Just looking at NWS chat, looks like there will be a warning for Pike County coming out before too much longer.
Okay. Appreciate that. I'm trying to get logged in. I've got to remember my password. I had to change it. Couldn't use anything close to what I had used, unfortunately, so now I got to remember what it is. I can navigate it pretty decent on my iPhone. I just got to get logged in and check it out. So if you could help monitor that, and if you're going to be up for a little bit, that'd be a big help.
Yeah, no problem. I'm going to be up till this mess goes through here. All right, just wanted to let you know about that. KC5FAK.
Right, K5SWT.
Well, just in case nobody else heard it, there's a tornado warning for Pike County.
I copy that, John. I knew that they were fixing to put it out pretty shortly. Just a few minutes ago. K5SWT.
Had my hands full. I couldn't get to the radio. K5TL.
What was that, Tim? He was just saying about tornado warning for Pike County and now.
Tornado watch.
Yeah, I heard that. If you want to put those out for a few minutes, I'll eat, and then I'll be back. Not doing anything if we get any more between now and then. Probably want to bring the net up if, depending on what the next county is, because we'll start getting coverage out for the Malvern machine.
Well, according to, we'll see how good it works. Probably around Montgomery. I hear 120 even over there. Okay, yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking. I'll be up till all this is over with, so I can do whatever we need to do. And do you think since it's moving through at night when we activate the net wouldn't hurt anything to send out alert message, would it? I know Todd Jacobin is saying that he's sort of concerned. He doesn't expect it to be an outbreak, but he said that he's sort of concerned at the way everything's coming together, and even though it's as late as it is. Do just send out an alert message. That'd be great. All right, we'll be standing by here and do whatever got to be done. K5SWT. Update on the tornado warning to Pike County. Pike County. The tornado warning is in effect for Pike County until 11:15. Tornado warning in effect for Pike County until 11:15. Going to be moving towards the Bismarck area. If it holds together, if it does hold together, it will affect the Bismarck area around 11:33. p.m. according to the track that it's on right now. K5SWT.
QST, this is station K5MXW, Franklin County OEM with a severe weather update. The National Weather Service in Tulsa has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for southwestern Crawford County, northern Sebastian County, southeastern Sequoia County, and northeastern LaFleur County until 11 p.m. At 10:37 p.m., severe thunderstorms are located along the line extending from 3 miles east of Roland to Bacola, moving east at 50 miles per hour. Hazard, 60-mile-an-hour wind gusts. Right. Good evening.
N5XNC repeater. The time is 10:41 p.m.
Locations in or near the path of this storm include Fort Smith, Greenwood, Barling, Roland, Arcoma, Dyer, Bonanza, Moffett, Excelsior, Figure 5, Van Buren, Alma, Bacola, Lavaca, Mulberry, Hackett, Cameron, Rudy, Bloomer, and Burnville. Again, the National Weather Service has issued severe thunderstorm warnings for southwestern Crawford County, northern Sebastian County, southeastern Sequoia County, and northeastern LaFleur County until 11 p.m. Station KD5MXW, Franklin County OEM.
VHF link off.
K5SWTKG5RON.
Go ahead, K5SWT.
Just giving you a heads up, there are a little more information on that storm out there in Howard moving into Pike County. If that storm, once it moves into Pike County, it'll be affecting Murfreesboro, Nathan, and Daisy up in that area and heading on up towards Glenwood, and looks like it's heading almost directly towards the Hot Springs area. So in another county or two, it's going. If it doesn't lose any intensity, which it's gained a little intensity, we'll have to keep a close watch on that one.
Tornado watch.
Yeah, that's what I'm watching here on TV too. What they were saying. We'll bring the net up here in a little bit. When it gets into the next county, especially into Montgomery County. I'm working on getting an alert message typed out where all I got to do is hit the button.
Yeah, copy that on the alert message. Go ahead, and it's just now starting to enter Pike County.
So it shouldn't be very long. It'll be affecting northwestern Clark County, southeastern Montgomery County, and pretty much the western edge of Hot Spring County, and right on in through the middle of Garland County, looks like. So we'll keep a close watch on that. KG5RON.
All right. Well, I'll be here till all this is over with. That's for sure. K5SWT.
K5SWT, KG5RON.
Go ahead, K5SWT.
Well, just a little update on that storm moving into Pike County there. They're continuing that tornado warning till 11:15. Radar's indicating at 10:49 a thunderstorm capable of producing tornado near Narrows Dam, 8 miles northwest of Murfreesboro, moving northeast at 50 miles per hour. And just a little information out of, I believe, down in Texas there, one of the National Weather Service people on the chat said this storm's had tornado warnings on it for over 200 miles since Navarro County, Texas, and that's out there close to Fort Worth area. So just information on this single storm there.
Yeah, I've seen that a while ago on a report I was watching. They said that it they have not had any reports of any injuries, but there was a lot of tree and power line damage according to some fire department out there.
Yeah, copy that. Just thought I'd give you the heads up there. So right now it's on the Pike County, Howard County line moving into Pike County. Daisy will be affected here very shortly. Kirby, Glenwood, and then on up into Piercy and Crystal Springs and the Garland County area. So we'll really keep a close watch on it. It's moving at 50 miles an hour. So nothing further. They're KG5RON.
Appreciate you there, Ron. K5SWT.
SWT, W5RHS.
Go ahead, K5SWT.
Thank you. It would be appropriate to put this end of the system into SKYWARN mode, even though it's not up officially yet.
Because it's going to be official here shortly, I think.
Well, let your fingers do the walking on the numbers, please.
All right. Here we go. K5SWT.
Warning. Central AR SKYWARN net up. SKYWARN net up. Tornado watch.
Did it?
Kind of have it in standby down here. So the wind is blowing me all over the road on the interstate.
Connected up to K5TL.
What was that you said, Tim?
Oh, dear, you turned something off. I don't know what you turned off. It said AR off.
It shouldn't have said nothing off. It should have said something on. It said Central AR SKYWARN net up. All we did was enter in SKYWARN macro for 120. It may have turned the weather radio off.
It sent down. We never heard anything come up or anything on any of the other repeaters, but and it said something off, so I just wanted to make sure we were connected. K5TL.
I'll check it on 3.5 in a minute. I can't do it right now. The wind's blowing too hard.
Took it out. I guess you heard Vince say that they're having a hard time hearing 3.5 at all now. But it's in and out a lot of the times, and so that's why they hadn't been on. And he's been trying to listen because it's the only means they got over there. So but hopefully it took it down there too. K5TL.
Arkadelphia should be up, unless if it's not, we need to check that link. We're at Roger, right quick. W5JFA, W5RHS.
W5JFA, go ahead.
Can you check 3.5? Did it switch into SKYWARN mode?
Hearing the tones on it.
Somebody on the 3.5.
It's got the same courtesy tone as this one does now, if it's what you're talking about.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Can you by chance hear Arkadelphia? See if it's still linked. If it's not, enter, what is it? Star 01.
K0MFN.
Hey, Melvin, can you help us out a little bit?
Well, I'm trying. It is very difficult for me to get into the repeater. But I will tell you, 3.5 is in SKYWARN mode at this time. The repeater is acting up extremely, but it is in SKYWARN mode at this time.
How is it acting up? Did y'all change the beam antenna the other day?
I have not changed anything at the repeater site at all. So, or nobody's contacted me to go up there to change out an antenna. I have the antenna. I do believe that will work. But as far as going up there, I have not been up there. So that's where I stand with it. But I will tell you the repeater at times is very difficult to understand. That's for sure.
Okay, I was under the impression that you and Charlie were going to go up there and handle that. But okay. What about Arkadelphia?
The last I heard from Arkadelphia, they were linked to the 120, so that's the last I heard from them. I'll be talking to Charlie tomorrow, and I'll ask him about that. If he has the key, we'll go take care of that. That's how I don't know if he has a key, but we'll find out. I'll let you know.
SKYWARN, net up, tornado watch.
Can somebody hit the Arkadelphia repeater and see?
W5JFA on Arkadelphia repeater.
It's still linked to 120 is what he's trying to say. Because if the power goes off down in Arkadelphia, it will not link. So he just wants to make sure it's linked to 120. Give out to you.
Yeah, I got you, Roger, and I appreciate it, Tim. Yeah, that was, I just wanted to make sure it hadn't suffered a power bump and come unlinked.
Tried to key in on the Arkadelphia. I don't know if I made it or not. Others hitting the 3.5, most noisy. I can't hear nothing over them.
K5RON.
Sitting under it. Arkadelphia, yeah, you got in fine. No problem.
KG5RON.
Go ahead, Roger. I think we're all connected as much as we can be. W5RHS.
Okay, just general information. National Weather Service chat, they're talking about they're going to be discontinuing the tornado warning soon. and they're going to replace it with a severe thunderstorm warning for that cell down there in Pike County. Right now located pretty much right on top of Daisy State Park. No further, KG5RON.
W5RHS, be out here at work.
K5SWT, KG5RON.
This is K5TEL. The National Weather Service has issued a severe thunderstorm warning. Northwestern Clark, northeastern Pike, Garland County, and central Hot Spring County, and Montgomery County to 11:45. Severe thunderstorm was located 6 miles southwest of Glenwood, moving northeast at 55. 60-mile-an-hour winds are expected with this storm. This replaces the tornado warning that was issued earlier for Pike County. This is K5TEL. At this time, we're going to go ahead and bring up the AR-Link SKYWARN net, an official net status, because we do have the thunderstorms entering into our coverage area at this time. K5TEL. This is K5TEL with the AR-Link SKYWARN net. Currently in the state, we do have a tornado watch that has been issued until 4 a.m. for a large part of Arkansas. Currently, we do have severe thunderstorm warnings for Pike, Montgomery, Garland, and Clark counties in the state as well. This is K5TEL with the AR-Link SKYWARN net. This is a directed net, and all traffic should come through net control. W5RON, K5TEL.
Yeah, go ahead, net control, KG5RON.
When you get a chance, can you just give us a quick update on this radar, since you got it there, or what the storms are doing down in that we have the warnings out for?
Okay, the only thing I have as of right now is in the state is a severe thunderstorm warning, and that's effective till 11:45. Of course, you know, northwestern Clark, Pike, Garland, Hot Spring County, and southeastern Montgomery counties. It's moving to the northeast at 50 miles an hour. It still has rotation in it. The National Weather Service said the reason they canceled the tornado warning, they're saying the rotation's continuing, but it's getting broad. So it's getting a larger area of rotation. So it's looks like a wind threat, but they'll keep a close watch. No tornado warnings in the state. The only severe thunderstorm warning, like I said, for Pike County. And also we have a new one over in Little River in Sevier County till 11:45 also, severe thunderstorm. No further, KG5RON.
Right, K5TEL with the AR-Link SKYWARN net.
SKYWARN,
the National Weather Service has issued a tornado warning for the following counties. Again, a tornado warning for the following counties in central Arkansas. National Weather Service issued a tornado warning for central Garland County, northwestern Saline County, and southeastern Montgomery County until midnight. At 11:20 p.m., severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado was located near Myers, or 14 miles southeast of Mount Ida, moving northeast at 50 miles an hour. Once again, this is a tornado warning. Radar has indicated rotation with this storm. Authority of the National Weather Service. K5TEL with the AR-Link SKYWARN net.
Communications boiler operator. Ahead. Just let you know we're on tornado warning for northwestern Saline County. It's tracking up to around Hot Springs Village, up around the Perrin area. You might hear some sirens.
Okay, I kind of figured it'd go northwest of it.
You weren't climbing on the water tower the other day, were you?
Negative, why?
I just saw your truck over there.
Oh, no. I was looking at that tree that fell through the fence.
I didn't even see that. I'll talk to you later.
Devil.
K5TEL with ALH SKYWARN. That, since it's in the middle of the night, late, out in the middle of the day, we do have tornado warning in effect for Garland and part of Saline. Have anybody that wishes to let us know you're in those affected areas in case we need to call on you. We'll take a short break and see if we have anybody in those areas there. Lance should be listening. Anybody in those areas that wish to check into the net just for the affected tornado warning area only, call K5TEL.
SKYWARN, net up, tornado watch.
KY, we have very high winds here in Hot Springs. Very high winds here in Hot Springs.
Thanks. If you see anything else, well, let us know. Anybody that has any reportable criteria, such as high winds or anything of that nature in the affected areas, please let us know. K5TEL.
WEM, I'm monitoring and watching.
Okay, Frank, thanks.
And 5TEL,
K5RON,
and 5
K5TEL, they'll let you go on that. Ron, is that sale ready? Is it entered into Garland County yet? That's the main part they're looking at.
Southeastern portion of Hot Springs, and I'll be watching for the next hour or so.
We copied that. Thank you very much. Ron, that KG5RON is the main threat with the rotation. Can you tell us if that's entered into where it's located?
Okay, Tim, KG5RON, net control. As of right now, let me zoom in just a little bit. It is just right on top of Crystal Springs, the main part of the rotation. Right on top of Crystal Springs out there in Garland County. It will be tracking toward the Mountain Pine area, probably Mountain Valley, Hot Springs Village, and Jessieville, and eventually probably right on up and through Perrin.
Okay, thanks. K5TEL, the orange going in.
KG5RON. Net control from K5SWC.
Go ahead.
I just wanted to reiterate that this storm has tracked more than 200 miles from down in the Fort Worth, Texas area and has had a warning on it most of the time. Just for people that might have just been turning on the radios here recently. So it's held together. It has had a history of producing a lot of tree and fire line damage down in Texas. K5SWT back to net.
Thank you. K5TEL.
SKYWARN, net up, tornado watch.
Net control, KG5RON.
Hey, Ron, K5TEL.
Information from National Weather Service chat. They have just canceled the tornado warning that was in effect for Garland and northwestern Saline. However, they're going to continue with the severe thunderstorm warning. So just to let you know that they say the tornadic thunderstorm has weakened and the warning has been canceled. That is the tornado warning. They do have, however, still have a severe thunderstorm warning in effect.
That's been downgraded to a severe thunderstorm warning, so good news. K5TEL with AR Link SKYWARN.
KG5RON, and like Stephen mentioned earlier, this thing's been tornado warned for over 200 miles, and it has a history of cycling, so it weakens and it gets stronger and then it weakens, so they're still watching it. We'll let you know. KG5RON clear.
SKYWARN, net up, tornado watch.
This is K5TEL with the AR Link SKYWARN net. We're currently in SKYWARN status. Have thunderstorm warnings in effect to the state. This time, most of the state is under a tornado watch, central part of the state especially. Waiting for these storms to move through here. If anybody has any reportable criteria, please call net control, K5TEL. K5RON, K5TEL.
SKYWARN, net up, tornado watch.
Yeah, go ahead, net control, KG5RON.
What we're looking at, Ron, we got a little bit of lightning here in Conway even.
Well, the cluster of storms that was tornado warned early is no longer, doesn't have any warning on it. It's still got mid-level rotation in it, so we'll still have to watch it. But we have storms moving into the central Garland County area right now. Rockwell, Lake Hamilton, Hot Springs, we're going to get in some storms here pretty quick. Mountain Valley, all the way up to the village and up into Perry County around Opolo and Casa and Adona. And all these are moving on off to the north and east. Actually, they got a little bit more of a north-northeast component to it. North-northeast, about 55. So they'll be affecting you up there in the Conway region here pretty quick.
It won't be too bad. We've had our pizza, so I guess we'll sit back and see what happens. K5TEL with AR Link SKYWARN now.
Copy that. Now, the way it looks, I'm looking at possibly 30, maybe 45 minutes, and then you'll start feeling it. The effects of the heaviest part of the storm right now stretches from Jessieville and Mountain Valley up into the extreme western part of Saline County and on up into southern Perry County, and it's, like I said, tracking off north-northeast, so you should be hearing it within, say, 45 minutes. No further, KG5RON.
N5WEM.
Hey, go ahead, Frank. K5TEL.
Level down here, downtown Hot Springs, and we have been getting, 12, 15 mile an hour winds and rain right now. Those storms seem to be either moving in or moving through. That's it from N5WEM.
Okay, Frank, thanks for that information, and if there's anything else, well, let us know. K5TEL with AR Link SKYWARN now.
The time is 12 a.m.
W5RHS repeater.
This is K5TEL with AR Link SKYWARN now. KG5RON, K5TEL. You got any more progress on those storms? Are they still holding together pretty good, or what's the radar looking like down there?
SKYWARN, net up, tornado watch.
Net control, KG5RON. Well, we do have quite a few numerous thunderstorms scattered throughout the state. Up in our area, our broadcast region there, we've got a line of storms. It looks like there's a lot of wind in this because it's getting a bowing shape to it. So it appears right now that Perrin and Pinnacle and Ferndale and western Pulaski County and northern Saline County going to be hammered. Stretching still all the way back down to Mountain Valley, and seems like a few storms are reforming around the Hot Springs area out there south of Crystal Springs. Also, we got some another line of storms up around Danville, Russellville, Dover, all the way up to Marshall. And most of these are tracking off to the north and east at an average speed of about 50 miles an hour. And I would guess probably within the next, say, 15, 20, maybe 30 minutes at the Conway region will be affected by probably some high winds at least. KG5RON.
Appreciate it. Just want to see what the status there was. We still stand by. We didn't know whether to keep the net in full net mode or not there. We had any of them severe, so we'll stand by here a little bit and see how it plays out. K5T over the AR range, SKYWARN net.
And a little further there, net control with no reply needed. The only warning in the region is up in the southern Missouri region, so there are no warnings whatsoever. KG5RON.
Well, that being said, we can, I guess we can go ahead and reduce the, just sort of put it in standby mode or what have you. And anybody that needs to use a repeater can feel free to do so. And if we get any warnings, we'll try to come back up and we'll read those and make sure everybody knows about it. But if anybody needs to make a call on the repeater or what have you, we'll go into sort of standby mode. Just make your transmission short. Leave a good pause between transmissions. That way, if anybody has anything to report that they can. So we'll just do that since there's no warnings in the state right now except up there in Missouri. This is K5TL with the AR8 SKYWARN net.
KG5RON, K5HWT. Yeah, go ahead, Stephen. KG5RON. Hey, if it looks like it's going to be a little bit before anything gets higher, I'm going to give you a 2 or 3 hours of sleep. And it's going to be quicker than that. And I can always get back up and do whatever I got to do. If it's going to be a little quicker than that, I'll hang out.
SKYWARN, net up, tornado watch.
KG5RON, Stephen, all I see right now in your region are some what I call pop-up or pop-up little storms that have formed ahead and below the main line that's coming through the Benton, Little Rock, and Conway region here now. There's a lot of popcorn storms over in that region around Sheridan West, north, southwest of Sheridan, and also over around Malvern. Nothing really around the Pine Bluff or Jefferson County region as of right now. There might be some little flashes of thunder. There's a few little cells that might be trying to pop up. But around Camden and Hampton and Fordyce and Smackover down that way, it's tracking up north and northeast, and that could possibly be affecting you. And it might be a couple of hours. But like I said, these things are popping up out in front of this storm, this line of storms. And, so it's kind of hard to pinpoint each little cell. They pop up out in front from the outflow of the storm. Come on. Kelly, if you're listening, trust me. Stephen. You're breaking up pretty bad. I think the wind's blowing that antenna around a little bit out there, and or it's off a little bit or something there because you're pretty scratchy at times. And I can tell when the wind quits blowing because it quiets down. But anyway, yeah, go ahead, I guess, and just get you a little rest or something to that effect. It looks like this line of storm just moving through Malton, Perryville, into Conway pretty quick has lost a little bit of its ump, you know, so they're talking about maybe clearing out some of the counties under that tornado watch here in just a few minutes, so we'll try to have more information on that. You got noise on you too. It's static charge or something. K5SWT. KG5RON, with just information, we have a significant weather advisory for eastern Perry, southeastern Conway, Faulkner, north central Saline, and northern Pulaski County, and this will go on until 1:30. Radar is now indicating strong thunderstorms along the line from Springfield to near Little Italy to 9 miles east of Hot Springs Village, moving northeast at 45. Impacted locations: Little Rock, Conway, West Little Rock, North Little Rock Airport, Bologna, Sherwood, Maumelle, Mayflower, Twin Groves, and quite a few other places. And, of course, a tornado watch remains in effect until 4 a.m. for central Arkansas. They have canceled the tornado watch for Boone, Johnson, Logan, Newton, Polk, POLK, and Scott. And they're continuing the tornado watch until 4 a.m. for Baxter, Bradley, Calhoun, Clark, Claiborne, Cleveland, Conway, Dallas, Faulkner, Garland, Grant, Hot Spring, Izzard, Jefferson, Lone Oak, Marion, and Montgomery County. Also Washita, Perry, Pike, Pope, POBE, Pulaski, Saline, Jersey, Stone, Van Buren, White, and Yale. So 4A and KC5RON.
We're getting the thunder here now. You're pretty noisy on the repeater as well, too, because of the winds at K5TO.
Yeah, copy that, Tim. Yeah, that's a pretty heavy part of the cell. They're close to Bigelow, and it's tracking up to the northeast, so it'll be impacting you probably within, say, 10 or 15 minutes. I don't see anything, to worry about in it. Just severe thunder, probably a lot of wind, and I wouldn't doubt there might be some pea-sized hail in there. At the down around western Pulaski County, there's three-quarters of an inch hail, so I wouldn't doubt there's hail in it, so just keep a close watch on that. Also, let's see, they have a significant weather advisory: northeastern Perry, Conway, east central Yale, and southeastern Polk, POBE, until 1:15 p.m. due to these thunderstorms. KG5RON. KG5RON, just information. National Weather Service in Little Rock has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for northeastern Faulkner County in central Arkansas and southwestern White County in central Arkansas until 1:30 a.m. Radar is now indicating severe thunderstorms along a line extending from Guy to near Spring Hill to near Mayflower, moving northeast at 45. Conway, Bologna, Guy, Enola, Mount Vernon, Spring Hill, Greenbrier, Rosebud, and Mayflower, and Pickles Gap will all be affected by this severe thunderstorm warning until 1:30 a.m. for Faulkner, northeastern Faulkner, and southwestern White County. KG5RON.
SKYWARN, net up tornado watch.
And other information, this line of severe thunderstorms has been dumping out a lot of hail. Quarter-inch hail reported at UCA, and this is on National Weather Service chat. Todd Jacobian reported that. And also southeast of Greenbrier, Just a lot of hail, usually about anywhere from a quarter to a half-inch hail up in the Conway area. KG5RON.
Communication is 32. Communication is 32. Go ahead. Cedar call said their kiosks are all messed up. Adam Wise is the guy complaining. I'll be over there in a little bit. Devil.
SKYWARN, net up, tornado watch.
32. Just letting you know it's knocking on our door. I know that.
SKYWARN, net up, tornado watch.
Communications 32. Go ahead. Might as well go and go through Pine Court too. Might just go through all of them. Well, it comes back up with the matrix care login. I can't do anything about that. Devil, just letting you know that all the Pine's down too. And if you don't, just have to do it your way.
KG5RON, just general information about the weather and what's going on in the state. Heaviest storms now in the north central part of the state, up around the Heber Springs area, Ida, and Pangburn, all the way down to Latona, and all the way back down to the Rosebud area, El Paso, Bologna, and back into the Little Rock region. Stretching also not as intense, but also stretching back into Saline County and to Hot Spring County, Malvern, and around Carthage, Fordyce, Hampton, and Camden. Just a general thunder shower activity. The only severe thunderstorm that we have right now is up in basically northeastern Faulkner and southwestern White counties until 1:30, which is about 1 minute from now. So I don't know if they'll be extending it, and no, they just canceled it. So as of right now, no severe thunderstorms in the state of Arkansas. Heaviest activity just east of Rosebud, stretching southwest to Bologna, back into the Mayflower area. And it looks like a lot of wind with that, so Searcy will be affected here very soon. The Bradford area, Augusta, and Beebe. KG5RON, and I'm going to be signing out for the night. I have taken medicine, and I have to go ahead and go to bed. So, as of right now, nothing severe in the state of Arkansas. Have a good evening. Be safe. KG5RON, I'm going to be clear.
N0LFB, anyone out there monitoring the net? We have some very, very strong wind in North Little Rock. Can anyone let me know what's going on?
This KG5RON, I happened to catch your transmission. Looking at radar, we're at the tail end of a line of storms that are moving into the northeast part of the state here in a little bit. But most of the storms are, the heaviest part is in northern Pulaski County. And it's kind of hard to see around the radar side there because it's too close. It's right on top of them. So you might get maybe quarter-inch hail or something to that effect, heavy rains and high winds. But all in all, it'll just be a little thunder on the back side of it there as some of these storms are back building, you know. So maybe another 30, 45 minutes, and then you'll probably get some more rain, and it should be over here pretty quick.
I was just wondering, I'm sitting here in my bedroom listening to the radio and looking on Facebook, and the wind's got like a swirling motion to it. I just didn't know what was going on. Over by the Camp Robinson military base, and I'm just trying to figure out what was going on.
Yes, sir. Know exactly where you're at there. Like I said, most of that rain that you're seeing, it's undulating and everything. It's because of the winds in this line of storms. There's a lot of winds at the very front, and it's pushing, actually pushing in quite a few directions, but no rotation showing up here on the radar except up around southwest of Searcy, but it's just it's the gust front off the front of the storm. So as of right now, nothing severe in the state.
Okay, sir. Appreciate you very much. Like I said, I was just concerned with what was going on. I appreciate you coming back to me. N0 LSB.
No problem. Glad to do it there. I mean, I've got the program here. I've got the radar. I can look at rotation. I can see wind shear in the sets. So, but as of right now, I don't see anything really to concern yourself with. Just a generalized thundershower and thunderstorm moving through. And like I said, you'll probably get another little round of rain here in the next few minutes. But all in all, it looks like it'll be tapering off. And I don't see anything, nothing out to the west of us and northwest. So basically, it'll be ending here very, very soon. KG5RON, and I'll be standing by. And actually, I'm going to be clear. I'm going to have to go to bed.
I appreciate you coming. Okay, appreciate you, Ron. Have a good night, and appreciate you coming back to me. N0 LSB. I'll be listening, but trying to go to sleep myself. Won't see that happening, though. I got a kid that's terrified right now with the wind. But take it easy. N0 LSB, I'll be monitoring.
SKYWARN, net up, tornado watch.
Okay, buddy, and just reassure him, tell him it's nothing, just a thunder shower and thunderstorm. It happens, there's nothing severe, nothing to worry about. It's just going to be heavy rain, some thunder, but, all in all, nothing, as of right now, nothing to worry about. So you can reassure him. KG5RON, I'll go ahead and be clear.
73 is N0 LSB.
SKYWARN, net up, tornado watch.
All monitoring stations, please check your microphone. Someone is depressing the PTT button. Sounds like they're in transit to their destination. Just a heads up. N5JFH monitoring.
W5JFA, that was me.
Well, you're noisy. Quit sitting on your microphone.
I was seeing if Kelly could hear this major gas leak. We got spewing down here about 1/8 of a mile from the house.
I haven't heard a peep from him since the middle of the net. Wandered off somewhere and is lost and needs somebody to come find him.
Anyway, I'm going to get back on side here and monitor this gas leak. I heard some big boom, and when I drove down there, they got a major line spewing. Sound like he's standing behind a 747 jet engine.
Well, hurry and grab your sharpened stick and your bag of marshmallows. They already got the heat provided for you.
Oh, it never has lit off, but if it does, y'all will know it, because y'all will feel it up there probably. But anyhow, we're going to get back on side here. I just let you know that was me with the dead key there for a minute. And that was sound you heard, sound mobile. That was that gas line spewing about 1/8 of a mile away. W5JFA.
For heaven's sake, be careful. N5JFH.
This is K5SWT with a significant weather advisory for the following counties. The National Weather Service issued a significant weather advisory for Central Cleveland, Southeastern Prairie, Southern Lone Oak, Southeastern Dallas, Central Monroe, Jefferson, Lincoln, and Arkansas County until 3:30 a.m. At 2:30 a.m., Doppler radar was tracking strong thunderstorms along the line extending England to 6 miles west of Pine Bluff to near Fordyce. Movement was east at 45 miles per hour. Winds in excess of 40 miles per hour will be possible with these storms. And a tornado watch also remains in effect for 4 a.m. for central, southeastern, and southwest Arkansas. That's a significant weather advisory for all those counties till 3:30, K5SWT.
Well, I'm glad that you can come on there and rejoin the living for a few minutes.
I just figured I'd read something for you. Main reason is I never forget there wasn't no weather net up or nothing, but there was a significant weather advisory or something out, and it included Jefferson County and Bradley and all that. And Sam got on there and read it just so I'd know about it. I never will forget that. That was back a few years ago.
Dave, you know why Sam did that, don't you?
Why?
Because he knew Kelly couldn't read.
No, he knew Kelly was asleep, is what it was. See, Sam used to always say Kelly would sleep all the time, and then Kelly would come back and say that Sam would have his radio turned down all the time. So after he read that, I got on there and I said, Sam, I appreciate that. Of course, I think it had gone off on my phone or something. Anyway, I got on there and said something to Sam. He said, well, I just wanted Kelly to know I didn't have my radio turned down.
Oh, okay. I figured Kelly'd have something to say about that last remark I made. He probably ain't even paying attention.
Yeah, I'm still anxiously awaiting a loud kaboom.
I think those fire trucks have a distinctive sound when they go by, and I think I heard that truck going back toward the station. I don't know for sure. I had to go back to the window. Of course, they wouldn't have had their lights going back. I don't know if they're down there, but I just lit up a cigarette, and I didn't leave here, and you didn't hear no boom, so I guess it's all good to go so far.
That was a place for the Marvin the Martian line. Where's the kaboom? There's supposed to be an earth-shattering kaboom.
Left that's supposed to word be out of there, wouldn't hurt my feelings any.
Yeah. Oh, Roger went out with a bang.
Literally went out with it. Mercy. Go ahead, I gotta change the TV channel. I'm tired of hearing that about that unique furniture. I've been listening to it for almost 30 minutes now. Waiting for his meat to thaw out enough I can get the rest of it cut up. So these Jeff, y'all carry on.
Yeah, Stephen, you didn't know nothing about when you was sleeping, all the stuff that was going on that Roger had to contend with.
No, I don't guess I did. What happened?
Hoping he would explain it to you, but he went ahead and vanished. There's not far from his house, there's a major gas pumping station. Anyway, some kind of valve or something blew out on it. It made this kaboom sound. Anyway, he got in the truck and drove past it, and he said it was deafening inside the vehicle. The natural gas was hissing so loud. You know, we're talking about a 20-inch, 30-inch diameter pipeline. And he got out of there. And he called 911. 911 punched out Glen Rose, and Glen Rose said, get center point out here now.
Thing about it is, center point couldn't do nothing about that, could they? Don't that come out of some pipeline company out of Little Rock?
Oh, no. Somebody's going to have a shut-off valve.
I want to say, because me and my dad was talking about them, the pipeline and stuff, and the transmission line. Center point can't touch those. They have to, that comes out of Little Rock or somewhere or another.
Now, this here substation is all center point energy, natural gas line, because they got the big sign on the gate, property of center point energy. Any problems or emergency, notify center point energy. It's got to be a 1-800 number over. But I wasn't going to go up there and turn on no lights long enough to get that number. I just called, went on down the road and called 911.
I need to send you, it's just for police and fire departments and stuff like that. I mean, ham operators could call it, obviously, but I need to send you the emergency dispatch number for you to call that goes direct, that you actually talk to the dispatchers in Shreveport. Kelly's got it up there, I know.
Got it too in my yellow book out there in the back of the truck. I didn't take time to hunt that up. I just dialed 911 and got out of the area because, you know, it ain't good to have a vehicle run those spark plugs firing around any kind of gable. I just went on down the road to where I felt safe, made the call.
Kelly, we're going to have to get him back on the fire department or something, so we could have heard him on the radio.
He claims he's too old. He's about convinced himself that he's old and decrepit. I keep telling him he ain't old and decrepit. You're as old as you feel. Well, sometimes that's still pretty bad, but anyway. I wished he was on the department. I'm surprised that 911 down there knew what to do.
I was big to say when you said you're only as old as you feel, I said, well, you ain't making no headway there, are you?
Well, sometimes it feels pretty rough.
Grandma one time, she's 94 years old, and she looked at me and told me, she said, well, you're only as old as you feel, and I said, well, if that's the case, I got you beat.
Okay, now then. Stevens, is it still raining down there?
It ain't raining like it was, no. Kelly, listen to this. Would you K5SWT?
Weather advisory for central Jefferson County. Strong thunderstorms along the line from England to 6 miles southwest of Pine Bluff to near Fort Ice. Movement was east at 45 miles per hour, wind in excess of 40 miles per hour. There will also still be a tornado watch that remains in effect until 4 a.m.
Really? That was issued at 2:20. Just a minute. Just hold on. That was issued at that blame 2:30. 15 minutes later, they go put it out on the radio. All righty then.
Yes, came across the ACIC terminal, and most of the time messages come through, they just hit acknowledge or clear, just silence and go back watching TV. And they finally looked up and say, oh, well, maybe we're going to read that.
That's obvious. I mean, I know that it may be a few minutes before it comes across ACIC, but 15 minutes? Come on with it.
Come across immediately, but the terminal starts binging, and they just reach over and hit a key to silence it. They don't, just look at it and say, oh, it's a weather message on it, and then they look at it again and say, maybe I ought to read that. I wonder how far John has made it.
I don't know. I'm out here in the fog wandering about, dodging deer. Can't even begin to tell you where I'm at the moment.
Huh, okay. Well, watch out for deer and falling trees. W5RHS.
I have already encountered a significant amount of small branches and sticks down on the road. Got one of them hung up underneath somewhere, and it's dragging along and making noise. But there's been a lot of little stuff that blew down as the storm went through. 85 FU.
What kind of ride did you get?
Just dodging branches there. There were some pretty big ones on the road there, just where I just went through. Anyway, I am driving a beautiful Dodge Grand Caravan and thoroughly enjoying my new ride.
We were going to get one of those, and ended up getting a Ford Explorer. Got a lot better deal and all that, but that's a good ride. Got plenty of room in it for you and all that.
Heck, I could almost live inside this thing. It's so big.
You can keep all your stuff in a dry anyway.
The really cool part is I can keep a lot of it in the basement. The things that I don't use that often, I just lift up the floor panels and put them down in the big compartment underneath the floor, and there's enough room to put a whole lot of my stuff down there. Man, there's a lot of branches down there. We must have had some serious wind blow through out here.
Hello, everyone. N5JFH.
Yeah, I don't know. I hadn't heard of any damage or nothing here. Well, Whitehall's got a report of a power pole down on one of their main roads over 270, Highway 270 and Clog Road to be exact. Go ahead there, Jason. Good morning there.
Well, mercy. Looks like we got one heck of an evening. We got Stephen's awake. John is on here. Roger hasn't been blown up by the gas leak. And Kelly's managed to somehow formulate a return trip back to his microphone after a extensive leave of absence. So he's throwing in a few thoughts here and there. So I think we're doing good. Mercy. Thought I just heard a tumbleweed go by.
I was being chased by a chirping cricket.
Beginning to think that I'm going to have to start adopting the parental view of children from the 1920s. Better to be seen than heard.
Well, I finally lost my stick that was dragging, but I'm still seeing an awful lot of blowdown debris all over the roads. Just little stuff, sticks and twigs. Anyway, just saying, 85FU. Going down the road.
Hang on a minute. I'm listening to Greenbrier Fire Department. John, you listen to this on that call? Right, there's been a possible tornado earlier at about 1:10 a.m. or so that hit Greenbrier. There got reported several structures damaged and destroyed, roofs blown off, 18-wheelers that were parked that were turned over, and it's about a 2-mile track, they said. Mercy. 85FU, K5SWT.
Go ahead.
Hey, did you copy all that? What he was saying sound like they got a mess up there, don't they?
Certainly an incident. Sounded like they're earning their paychecks tonight.
Yeah, it sounds that way. Sure does. Sound like they're gonna be out and about for a minute.
Just accidentally assaulted a truck driver with my high beams. Darn it. I thought I was on high beams and I tried to dim them, and unfortunately I was already dimmed, and they went the other way.
Uh-oh.
Well, he will live. It happens. 85FU.
Hey, Stephen, did they happen to say where the track of that Greenbrier tornado took it? I've got a friend of mine that lives up around Guy, Arkansas, which is, I believe, just northeast of Greenbrier, I believe. I'd have to look at a map to be sure. Did they happen to mention that the track took it through Guy?
No, it didn't. This was Greenbrier Fire Department themselves reporting it, and it was at some valley road and highway, what was it, John, 187 or 287, something like that?
Started with a 2, so I would have to say 287. Track was only about, they said about 2.5 miles, so it didn't go that far.
Well, I hate it for those that got affected, but I'm glad my friend didn't get affected. That'd be bad.
Southeast has a fire, a building collapsed. And a building collapsed on, right there at the 6581 truck stop. Oh boy. Long as it don't bother me.
Stephen, is he going to come through on your feed down there?
Yes, sir. Oh my good Lord. Parts of the gas station there collapsed. What it was, dad gum. Hey, John, you know where I'm talking about, I think. If you've been towards Star City there, right there to 6581 junction is where it is. Just south of town, just south of the Pine Bluff city limits, if you've been down that way before.
It's not sounding like a fun situation.
Man, what's going on around here? I mean, we got that huge pipeline down there by Roger going up, and then we got the gas station exploding. That's interesting.
It was space aliens in league with Al Gore and other enviro-wacko liberal types trying to saboteur our whole economy and society.
John. It's kind of weird all that happening in one night, though.
Well, I had to come up with an explanation that was just as weird. I don't know. I've been amazed. I've been counting the deer that have run across the road in front of me, and maybe the problem was I just never saw them when I was driving the pickup. I've got much better headlights, and I'm seeing a lot more things. And there's an awful lot of deer out here tonight running around, making me nervous. Anyway, 85FU, still going down the road.
W5RHS. Stephen, are they still talking? I ain't hearing nothing.
Had one older feller say he was finna be en route to the station. That's all I heard.
I think they need to have more than one old fella. Do y'all do mutual aid for him?
Oh, come on now. You want us to go all the way across town? Yeah, we'd go, but seriously. We have a countywide mutual aid agreement. So, yeah, if they needed us, we'd go. In all seriousness, we'd go out there in a heartbeat. I know the chief pretty well. Good mechanic, too. So, yeah, we'd go help anybody in the county, seriously. Anybody in the state, for that matter. I mean, as long as we didn't deplete our resources doing it, you know, if we could send somebody without depleting all of our resources, we'd go.
What was the original call? I missed that part. I was near the radio then. What was the original call, tone out for what all was the information they said it was?
Well, they said a building collapsed, and usually it's common sense to tone out the fire department anytime you have that. But they made sure in their tone out to say, per the OEM coordinator, she is requesting that you be toned out to assist with this. In other words, they called and woke her up, which they needed to, you know, and something like that. They called and woke her up before they toned out the fire department.
Found out it was a gas station that blew up. Well, I haven't heard anything else.
Give them about 20 minutes, you'll hear.
Well, they do. Want to wait till the fires burn down, I guess.
A building collapse doesn't necessarily mean that anything's burning.
But if it's on the scene, don't get me started on him. Anyway, he says it's an awning and all that stuff in the road, in the highway. I don't know that it's the actual building, but it's the awning of the building and power lines and everything else.
For anyone who keeps track of such things for calculating wind speeds, I have been finding broken branches on the road upwards of 3 inches in diameter. And I know that there's info out there somewhere that'll translate that to what the wind was. I've been seeing quite a few of them, actually, as I get over here closer to Redfield.
Kelly, you ought to hear something in just a second. Need a what?
I couldn't understand him. He was robotic.
You'll hear him again. Open the This is funny.
The brush truck and the what?
I knew you was going to get a laugh. What he meant to say was open the brush truck and the pumper bay doors. But he just said open the brush truck and the pumper. Mercy.
Anybody down there that has had any training on how to talk on a radio?
No. Negative. And I offered when they first took
for his chief, and they had called me about something, batteries or something, and I said, hey, I'll be more than happy to come down, because what it was, they was turning their department around, and they all had radios that they was going to start using. See, they were just using cell phones. They had radios, but only 2 or 3 people had them. They had the rest of them put in a drawer. Anyway, I said, well, I'll be more than happy to come down and do a communication training, like we do the radios and how we've done it for years, and it works really well. He said, yeah, I'll be hollering at you, and we'll get that going. I said, okay, and ain't heard another word.
John, do you think you almost had a tornado out there?
I couldn't tell you what direction the wind. All I was commenting on was the speeds that I was seeing. If you're making a notation for anybody, I would just say that, and the Weather Service people might find this useful, that I'm seeing evidence of broken limbs that have fallen on or close to the road in the 2.5 to 3 inch diameter range. Like I said, they have a table that translates that to wind speeds, and I'm seeing that over a pretty large area. I was seeing them actually as I was coming out of there at the health center. I went south to go across on 270, and I've been seeing them all the way down to Poyen, all the way across through Sheridan, and now I'm on 46 going back up towards Redfield, and I'm seeing quite a few of them through the woods out here too. Like I said, in the 2 to 3 inch range, whatever that translates to wind speed.
That's a long description of a large area. Sounded like it was just a general wind field in that area.
What I'm seeing, if I was going to describe what kind of wind it was, I would describe it as being straight line, over a large area.
I wonder what made that gas station collapse.
I don't know. That's why I hadn't picked the phone up and called the Weather Service yet. I was going to, but I kind of was hoping that somebody would tell somebody some more information. I mean, we heard building collapse on the turnout, but then he says there's a awning in the middle of the road. Well, that's a little different. I mean, yeah, it was the awning naturally had to have a whole heck of a wind to get blown off, but still, awning in a building, that's two different things.
And he also said that there was a lot of stuff up in the power lines, didn't he?
Yeah, anyway, yeah, it's something like that. But maybe they'll get out there and tell more information about it here in a minute.
I can think of a couple of them right down in that area that a significant straight line wind, if it hit them from the wrong direction, the awnings would fly off of. There's 2 or 3 of them that are not very substantial. Old structures and poorly maintained structures from some years ago.
Yeah, and this particular building has been there for quite a while. Kelly, you're familiar with, well, I know you ain't never been to it, but you're familiar with District 2 office, ain't you? District 2 headquarters are on 65.
To some degree, yes.
All right, if you go south of town there on Highway 65, you'll come to what they refer to as the 6581 junction, which is now 425. There's a 6581 truck stop right there, and they got a gas station, and that's where it is. So it's probably
John said, the wind just picked it up from the wrong direction and got underneath it, or the right direction, whatever way you want to look at it, and went airborne with it and dropped it in the middle of the road and got it in the power line and everything else. Sounds like what it is.
Yeah, that was the one I was thinking of in particular, that the awning structure looked like it was built by Freddie and Billy Bob back in the 1940s or 50s, and it doesn't surprise me that the wind came from the right direction and puffed hard enough that whole thing didn't come off its stilts and land somewhere it wasn't expected to be.
We'll hear something here shortly from the fire department. I mean, there's a big difference between an awning blown off front of a building and a building collapse, like Stephen said.
Yeah, but that difference could be the difference between what the original 911 caller reported versus what the first responder found when they finally got there.
I don't think it was ever called in, but when they toned it out to the fire department, the county deputy was already on scene. He was going out that way to an alarm call, so I think he's the one that's seen it, so I don't know where the miscommunication came in.
All kind of boils down to the I ain't never seen a pile of scrap metal in the middle of the road like that before syndrome, whoever it was that saw it first.
Yeah, and the deputy that seen it, if he is the one that seen it first, he was in the military 13 years. You'd think he saw a little something like that. I don't know which the dispatcher's up, the shift that's working right now. Well, hang on a minute. Yeah, the shift that's working right now, the one that waited 15 minutes to tone out the significant weather advisory, or to send it out over the radio, they're not who you would want on the A team if a major disaster happened. You wouldn't want them working up there for you nowhere, or at least a couple of them there, I should say.
Well, Stephen, what do you think about it? We had a tornado warning up here January 21st, 19 years later, on the anniversary of the 56 tornadoes through here.
Yeah, I know it. I'm just glad it was not a repeat of that day. I was 19 years ago. It was 97, wasn't it? Yeah. No. 99. I remember that very well. I'll never forget. I remember watching it on Channel 7. And then they somehow or another, of course they can do it real easily now, but then they somehow got it broadcasting on some of the radio stations. But I'll never forget Karen Fuller and them back then saying, we now welcome our viewers, or welcome the viewers watching CNN. They are picking up our live feed easily now, but then they somehow got it broadcasting on some of the radio stations. But I'll never forget Karen Fuller and them back then saying, we now welcome our viewers, or welcome the viewers watching CNN. They are picking up our live feed of our coverage of this event, and they carried it for a while. CNN carried it for quite a while. Of course, that was back when CNN, was, I guess, really just starting out or whatever, but they was able to somehow pick the feed up of Channel 7 back then.
I'm surprised surprised you remember that. You still drinking a bottle then, weren't you? Wet behind the ears?
Now, hold on a minute. On 99, I was... In 99, it was March 1st, and no, was it 99 or 97? What year was it, I tell you?
January 21st of 99.
Or see, I was in the... January 21st, 99. I was in the 9th grade. Yeah, I was in the 9th grade. I mean, if that tells you anything.
Wow, 11:20 p.m. Uh-oh.
Other than the few tiny comments that y'all have made, anyone listening to this would not know what in the world is going on, because all y'all do is key up every once in a while and laugh at little bits and pieces that you're listening to on a separate broadcast. Most of us don't have that. N5JFH.
Well, mercy. Hey, Stephen, got a question. About what time was that Greenbrier Fire Department guy on there?
Yeah, I want you to get that if you would. 2:59 a.m. I checked it.
Just want to add to the mix that there's a bunch of trash cans been tipped over Redfield. So the wind blew through here as well.
What was that triple beat that was in your background?
That was an A-Wind radio with a different tower.
Does that one up here do the same thing if it switches towers?
No, this was the other brand. I have not yet figured out how to turn that function off, but it does give the operator an alert when it connects to a tower or a different tower. Every time it reaffiliates, it does that.
Hey, John, what did you say was blown over at Redfield?
Just garbage cans along the side of the road. Quite a few of them that, if I didn't know a storm had just gone through, I'd say we had a bunch of dogs running loose in the neighborhood, but a whole bunch of them that been tipped over, spilled their trash out across the road.
Well, that's because they were closed for Martin Luther King Day last Monday. The snow came in. They didn't run Tuesday or Wednesday. They said they was just a day behind and going to be running. Anyway, they didn't pick up nobody's trash.
Yeah, these just got over. Probably a gust of wind came in and just tipped them over.
I wish the county would do away with them and go to this other company. That's a lot better from what I've heard.
Well, I can't say for certain. I was looking at Redfield City, and they have their own contractors, as far as I'm aware. Anyway, I am in my driveway, and I'm going to go in the house and take a nap for a couple hours before I have to go to work. 85 FU.
Hey, we'll catch you later on. K5 SWT.
Have a good one, W5RHS. You know, Stephen, it turned out to be kind of an active day, even though it got a late start, you know. It could have easily been a lot worse, especially if it had been daylight.
That's what Todd Jacobin said. And I know when it first started, about 11, he
what I call a pretty long-life thunderstorm.
Yep. Well, I guess the things quieten down even more after I sent you that last message. I took my phone in there with me, though.
I wonder if Bill heard the sirens up there, because they were blowing them in that part of Saline County.
Kelly, is it just me, or are their numbers all out of whack?
Yeah. They're pretty well out of order. I think it stands with everything else.
Hey, is that live or was that recorded?
That's Memorex, but it was recorded earlier at between 103 and 133 at Greenbrier Fire Department.
Oh, okay. All right. You should be able to get a bunch of Mac call stuff at least off of mine.
I want to say this, LaFleur County got several tornado warnings today, or last night, whatever you want to call it. LaFleur County seemed like it's a pretty popular county for tornado warnings.
I've heard that county mentioned several times.
I wonder if they have a ham radio feed or anything. It would be nice. Fixing to find out.
Yeah, it would be kind of neat. You know, this radio traffic we've been talking about down here at this department, really and truly, no more than that is. We shouldn't be hearing any of that. Oh no. As far as volunteer fire dispatch, that should be on their own channel.
I finally got tired of them and I clicked off of it. The LaFleur County Fire and EMS is offline. I wonder how long it's been off. Okay, it's been off since 8:31 was the last signal.
K5, SWT, 8:31 p.m. It's been a power failure. So you say there's a broadcastify feed in Arkansas that is bye-bye gone, huh?
Yep, sure enough. There's a lot of white on the state now where there used to be red.
Kelly, did you go to sleep?